Hi, my name is Angelica and I will share my stand regarding to the topic about free trade, international or global trade, if it has done more harm than good. So, free trade, is it harmful or good? So, from a quote, Robert Rich, Robert Rich, globalization and free trade do spur economic growth and they lead to lower prices on many goods. So free trade has been part of the global economy, but it's still so confusing if free trade has done more harm than good through one's country. Free trade is an agreement between two or more nations to reduce barriers to import and export goods and services. So under free trade policy, goods and services can be bought and sold across international borders with little or no government tariffs, quotas, subsidies, or prohibitions to inhibit their exchange. So it bridges the gap. So trade bridges the gap across geographical boundaries without the interference of the government. So all independent businesses or institutions can operate freely without the full control of the government. So, international trade has been very beneficial, not just economically, but also to the holistic state of one's country or one's nation. Generally, free trade makes each and every country grow as producers in its area of specialization, get better opportunities for the best foreign goods at a low price with a wide range of choices, and it creates a strong and harmonious relationship towards other countries. So some would argue that international trade could result in a high rate of unemployment or job loss. So based on the 2020 statistic, it shows the global rate of unemployment from 2010 to 2020. So in 2010, global statistics recorded 5.92% of unemployment rate. In 2020, the global rate of unemployment amounted to 5.42%, while they recorded 5.4% in the previous year. So it is from the research, or it is from Fletcher 2020. So even though the unemployment rate has declined, so if you compare from 2010 record up to the recent years, there's still a percentage rise of rate from 2019 to 2020. So there are several causes of unemployment: frictional unemployment, structural unemployment, and cyclical unemployment. So first, there's many applicants but fewer job opportunities. So that's the first one. Second, it could be due to job outsourcing, where companies moved their manufacturing to another country because of cheaper labor costs. And this situation occurred in many states after NAFTA was signed in 1994. So third, voluntarily leaving their jobs to find better opportunities, and or it could be that their skills and capabilities don't fit their job because of the technological advancements and high standard of employees. So another is laying off employees due to low consumer demands, and as a result, companies lose too much profit. So unemployment is one of the global issues at present that every nation has faced, but it is not an effect of international trade. It is not. So yet, international trade provides opportunities for people. So it plays a significant role in job creation and poverty alleviation. Policies aim at enhancing countries' competitiveness and increasing exports, including by breaking into global value chains or GVCs to generate employment or to replace imports and reshore production so that jobs return. So first, free trade enables countries to explore more on their ideas on a certain product they are best at, using their full capacity and resources at making it to be the excellent product they can offer worldwide. And so, engaging in such a trade will bring a positive outcome in economic growth. Exporting and importing goods makes us more competent. It makes us more competent to give our utmost effort we can do for the benefit of all. And specialization reduces their opportunity cost and therefore maximizes their efficiency in acquiring the goods they need. As every country specializes in their own products, it will result in higher production of goods and services. So one great example is the medicines or vaccines made from other countries for the COVID-19 prevention. So through the international trade, COVID-19 vaccines would be made available to other parts of the world experiencing this virus outbreak. So international trade is very beneficial for every nation, especially in this present time. Another, with the continuous exchanging of goods and services across countries, so it leads us to acquire various products, and we, consumers, have plenty of choices in buying. So those products which are not domestically made are free or have little tariffs from the government that made it cheaper than the ones we have in our own land. With a greater supply, the price of each product would decrease. So the price would decrease. Thus, their choice to engage in specialization provides an advantage to end consumer as well. So it is very beneficial. Free trade is very beneficial. Lastly, with agreements set between two or more countries in relation to trading, so it can be one of the assets that a country has because it will limit the military conflict between nations. So there will be some sort of a hindrance between parties in doing such acts. So based on the research findings of some scholars, it shows that an increase in bilateral trade independence and global trade integration significantly promotes peace between countries. And the strong positive effect of the global trade openness on peace is a novel finding, contrasting the results of Martin, Mayer, and Thoiniger. So, therefore, it can be concluded that international trade is beneficial for every state in the world. It brings every nation the opportunity to build their own country and economy with continuous innovation of products and services. So it is of big help in today's dilemma that we've been facing right now. The impossible will be possible with trading. So it can save lives of thousands of millions of people, and by competing worldwide, it makes a state more efficient in its areas of specialization. It creates peace and unity between countries. For the only way in which a durable peace can be created is by worldwide restoration of economic activity and international trade. So it is a quote from James Forrestal.